A couple of years ago, I found myself shuffled from the business side into IT during a reorganization. Officially, it was all about better alignment with software delivery. But let's be real. The true reason? I was expensive, I didn't do sales, and IT had a bigger budget. Plus, I had a habit of not approving its builds because they didn't meet specifications. Apparently, that made me difficult and not solution-oriented. Now, I report to the executive I had previously challenged about the quality of his team's work. In IT, everything is ticket-based. It doesn't matter if it's a simple question, a clarification, or even a divine revelation. No ticket means no work. Project managers handle ticket creation and prioritization, which sounds good in theory. But my actual job involves consulting with business analysts and developers. I know the ins and outs of our software better than anyone else in the company, and my work doesn't fit neatly into a ticket. It's more about problem solving for existing tickets. Still, no ticket equals no work. Bureaucracy over brains, right? Clients, especially senior ones, often reach out to me directly because I can actually answer their questions. Normally, I'd respond and, if needed, create a ticket afterward for tracking. But management didn't like that. After one particularly heated discussion about delays in closing low-priority tickets, instead of responding to high-priority client emails, my boss told me to stop replying to client emails altogether. I was to forward them to the PMs who would create, prioritize, and assign tickets. I patiently explained that these emails often came from executives and required quick responses. His response? Follow the process, or we won't know how overworked you are. Fine, boss. Let's follow the process. A week later, I received an email from the CFO of one of our biggest clients asking for details about a customized build. Normally, I'd have an estimate out in a couple of hours. Instead, I CC'd my boss and the PM, confirmed I'd received the request, and politely asked them to create and assign a ticket. A few days later, the CFO followed up. We need this by Friday. I replied again, CCing everyone, apologizing for the delay, and asking that the assigned resource take note of the urgency. I knew full well that no one had assigned the ticket. Suddenly, my boss was frantically pinging me. Why haven't you gotten back to the CFO? I calmly reminded him that 1. He told me to only work on assigned tickets. 2. He was CC'd on every email. 3. He'd have to ask the PM for a status update. There was a long, delicious silence before he finally replied, Okay, you don't need a ticket for everything in the future. If it's from an executive, just respond and make a ticket afterward. Sure thing, boss. Glad we cleared that up. I sent the estimate. Everyone was happy, and peace was restored. Better yet, management now prioritized results over process. Well, at least for now. But peace and results. That's a malicious compliance story for another day.